Good morning, guys. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody. I am back. I am from a long pause of 2 years. I am back. For anybody wondering where I've been cooking. I've been cooking. So first of all, we're gonna be looking at NQ. We're gonna be trading NQ. That's all I trade. I don't trade nothing else. This is the only thing, so I trade futures exclusively. I am also joined here on the call by Marshall. Marshall, if you want to say hi to the
Hello.
Yeah, we're gonna be. I did a top-down analysis in my free Discord not too long ago. Let me just check. So I do daily top-down analysis in my group, if anybody is interested. But other than that, let's get charting. So first of all, on the daily, we've been really. Oh, sorry, that's the hourly. On the daily, we've been doing nothing but green candles, so nothing to really chart out here other than this small candle over here. I need to delete all of this. Going down to the hourly, since the daily is kind of useless, we have a 4-hour imbalance over here, so I would expect price to tap into the 4-hour imbalance, possibly give us a reaction. But overall, I'm pretty bearish on the session. We could see bullish momentum. I'm not gonna lie. We've been seeing bullish momentum for quite some time now. I've not been getting many entries in this price action, I'll be honest. Since is the chart good? Like, can you guys see? Wait, I'm gonna just check. Opa. Yeah, the chart looks good. Okay, nice. Okay, welcome everybody. Yeah, so the hourly, we're in this hourly range, probably 15-minute to be precise. 15-minute range. On this low, which is 29,224, and the high 29,400. I think we've gone over 10,000 points since I've last streamed. So we have market open in 7 minutes, so we'll wait for that. The TDA that I did, I was expecting a low, so this low to be ran and then tap back into the range. That's kind of also my entry, my A+ setup, which is the SNDR. I've been trading DTFX, SNDR zone, responsible for the break of structure. So here the structure would be this low. Since we did close above the previous high, this makes this a valid low, and we did close below the previous candle's low. Yeah, welcome everybody. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing fantastic. I would also expect a reaction from one of these lows. Let me see exactly which. Let me go down to the 5-minute. This low over here looks interesting. Yeah, so these two lows I would expect reactions from. Also this low down here, this is the zone at the top of the range. I would expect a sweep of this, tap into the level of the previous zone. This is the hourly zone. We go down to the 1 hour, up to the 1 hour. If we zoom in, if we zoom in enough, we're gonna see that this is actually an hourly zone in a previous swing. We also have the origin of the move down here, and this is the low that I'm expecting to be swept. So yeah, welcome everybody, welcome. Oh, I think the camera's lagging a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, so the 15-minute. Okay. Now the 1 minute, the Holy Grail. Yeah. Looks about right. Wait. Tap into this zone. Okay, the 1 minute. This is the origin of the move that we were expecting a bounce off of, the 50%. I know the lines can be a little confusing at first, but it's nothing to be scared of. It's 2 fibs. I'll try to draw it better, but that's it. Yo, welcome. But I can see by the username, I can't see who it is. Well, welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. Let me just set up my copier. I'm gonna do M and Q. Okay, the copier is set up. This is all good. Yeah, this is all good. I thought you weren't in trading, Dave Teachers. I am not. I am no longer a member of Charters Anonymous, but that doesn't mean I'm not trading his concepts. It's yeah, it's a waiting thing. It's a waiting game. But yeah, I'm no longer trading his concept. I'm trading his concept, but I'm no longer in the group called Charters Anonymous. I've been in the group. It's amazing. I can recommend you. I couldn't recommend you more. Like, it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me. But I've get to the point where I found my edge, and I want to stick to that edge. I understand that there's always room for improvement, but what I found and what I trade right now is what I'm gonna stick to, and I want to be consistent with that. I hope you guys can hear me well. So yeah, I hope I answered your immersion channel. Yeah, I hope I answered your question. Really nice range over here. I had this zone up here. This was the origin of the move, marked out for a possible one-to-one delivery. Not only did it deliver a one-to-one, which is really nice. This is what I traded back in the day when I did streams like 2 years ago. This not only delivered the one-to-one, but if we look at candlestick structure, also reversed, gave us a really nice entry, and then by the original masterclass, and traded downwards. We could have still held this if we actually did, yeah. If we went, great to see you trading DTPEX. So what is your model now? It's the same as it was before. It's structure. I'm trading structure. Along the entry model, the actual entry criteria that I use is SNDR. Like it has always been. SNDRs are one of the best zones. Like, they deliver so frequently, and if you backtest them and choose them right, it's the holy grail. I swear. You can just set a limit on the 50% of the zone, and you're golden. Of course, there's a lot more detail to that. You know, you can't just go into any zone expecting a 50% reaction off of it. But it's a pretty good entry model. Of course, there exists. It's a 1 hour model. You could get more, if you like, I backtested, I think I got 2R at 60% win rate. But I'm just not that kind of guy that would hold a trade that long. I can't push myself to trade. Okay, we have market open, guys. Market open. I can't push myself to do 2R. So again, welcome everybody to the stream. This is 11th of May 2026. We're trading NQ. I'm sad to see that. It's sad to see that they've deleted the original masterclass, because that was really, you had to have patience in order for it to for you to learn something. Like, there was a lot of patience required, because the videos were like 4 hours long and you had to do notes. This is the zone that I would expect the reaction from, but this is market open volatility, so no trades are going to be taken. We are seeing this rounding happening, so highs and lows being closer together. So what you could see on the 15-minute. Oh, by the way, I'm not taking any trades on market open. I hope you guys know that. That's the basics of, well, if you aren't skilled enough, you shouldn't be trading on market open directly. So let me see if I have an arc. Okay, I guess we're not gonna draw. I guess. Well, there's rounding happening. I hope you guys can see that. So the high and low, high, low, being closer and closer together. So what we could see, if I get the path tool, is, you know, this on the higher time frame. A reversal. A possible reversal. I'm not saying that a reversal will happen, but there's a possibility of it occurring. Okay, so that high, oh, there's a discrepancy between MNQ and NQ. The high is not the same. Crazy. That happens a lot with NQ and MNQ. Oh wait, why did I delete this? Oh, this is the zone. The 15-minute zone is all the way up down here. Hold on, if I can draw it correctly. The 15-minute zone would be this. It's still delivered though. The 1 minute lies over here. So yeah, this little zone over here, I would expect a reaction from if we do end up closing, but that would be a counter trend move if we reverse over here. So if there was a lower time frame reversal on the M1, for example, above this high, I would expect a reaction from this zone, but that would not indicate any long moves going into the moon. Let me see, 1 minute. Yeah, really nice 3 candles. That's what I've been seeing for the past, I don't know how many. That's 500 ticks, so 120 points, 130 points. Interesting.
Pretty much for as long as I can remember.
Yeah. All that we've been doing with April and May is going up and up and up and up. I hope you guys can see this clearly. Can you guys give me like a confirmation that you see the chart, like the wicks and everything? I don't know if it's patch or something. Wait, let me check. Oh, it's fine. Wait, I'm gonna give you mod. There you go. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. It would really help. I have a goal, a subscription goal of 1,000. Yeah, you got mod now. Well, I don't know what's your name. Like, I don't know what to call you. You always change nicknames. I'm sorry. I am a little forgetful. So yeah, we tapped into this origin, delivered perfectly. I think this is gonna be a 15-minute wick. So that being a 15-minute wick, if we do end up closing below the previous high, would mean that the low that it gave the high, so the low that delivered us this current high, would be considered a weak low, and that would be our target. Also, yeah, that rounding is really nice. Whew, we're dropping fast. So of course, with that kind of move, that's manipulation. 1 minute. Let's go back to the 1 minute so I can show you what kind of move this is. So with this kind of move, don't expect, well, try not to take any counter trend moves, because it could just be going through your zone. Of course, you have to backtest that. Yeah, that's just what I've witnessed in backtesting. Is usually with these kinds of moves, yeah, it can react from the zone. Of course, it can, but it's waking a higher time frame high, and it took. Well, I don't want to use the concepts of liquidity, but yeah, that's basically what it did. Like I don't like using it because I have my own concepts, but it is. I wouldn't say it's not a valid. Yeah, higher time frame break. Yeah, that's what it is. Of course, there's the origin of the move, also in this current leg. Great. I would mark out the 30, 50, 70 of the previous zone, but I'm not gonna use that since we're so high. We could get the tap of the 70%, which is the origin of the move, which could indeed give us a nice reaction going back, delivering that 1-to-1. That's what could happen. But I'm currently not interested in any counter trend moves. But yeah, this would be considered the SNDR if we ended up closing above. But we obviously are so. Wait, what was this? We are obviously so. Yeah, we wick the high. Let me just add this and 15. This is gonna close in 15:45, 9:45. Okay. There is no news today, for anyone wondering. For anyone that didn't open their FX replay today, FX. What is it called?
Forex Factory.
Forex Factory, yeah. Okay. But usually I like these kinds of days. I think it's really nice. Like ranges. It's not just going up and up and up and up. I like ranges. More so than trading continuation, like along the way we're doing for the past, yeah, month or two. Yeah, just a disclaimer, guys. I am not a financial advisor, so the content of this stream is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please, trading futures involves like substantial risk and is not suitable for every investor. Just please take your own trades with the money you can afford to lose. I just have to get that out of the way for legal purposes. So this is not calling price action, this is for my accountability only. However, I am calling out zones. I'm not calling out price action, price levels. A really nice MM here. If it were to form this tap here, tap here, tap here, you could see another tap running the low. If we ended up running the low, tap into the MM, we could get a reaction, go up, and then sweep, and then give us another reaction. That would be the first sweep, and then another sweep, and yeah, bit long. Yeah, price is just doing nothing at the moment. Nothing that I would consider an A+ setup. Yeah, it is moving. NQ is moving. I hope I'm not moving the charts too much. So Marshall here on the call, he is an ICT trader.
Okay. I don't even know if it's ICT or not. I just trade like inverses and stuff like that.
It is. Well, the FEGs. Well, I use imbalances too, but like.
I mean, yeah, gaps, imbalances, same thing.
Oh, he uses Patty and Blake's strategy. I don't know. It is. Well, from what I've seen, it is pretty profitable. How he's been trading it.
It's very.
Still, nothing beats DT effect for me. Like, yeah, I could trade all day. I could, but I'm not gonna, because that would require so much energy. And with his setup, he only has like 1 hour, 1 hour and a half in a day to get an entry, or 2 hours and a half.
Yeah, one hour and a half. Yeah.
Yeah, that time window. Yeah, with that you're restricted to only. That's the only bad side of the strategy.
I mean, you probably could pull it into Asia and other sessions, but like the thing is, like, I haven't backtested that, so.
Yeah. Oh, 5 minute close. Always backtest your entries. Yeah, that's a good one. Do you guys have any song suggestions? Please drop it down below. Where was this? 1 minute. Let's see, where's the low? I think the low, yeah, this was the low. Yeah, this could also be the low, because this is the MM low. The run. That was just a waiting game. You can see this is trading higher. Not what I want to see, but yeah. So counting the swings, if we do end up closing, this would be, yeah, the second swing, because this would be the first. Or if you want to, it's really sketchy, but I wouldn't call, this would be the origin of the move, which we did ended up tapping twice. So tap, double bottom. So this would be the second, this would be the third, if we do end up closing above and going higher. I wouldn't be. looking for that personally. Like, price is really extended. By my personal 50-minute did not end up closing above. So this week, so this would be this low that we marked out previously would be the week low. Great to see you back. Hey, thank you, Kaser. I'm just back because I wanna like be accountable with my trades. I wanna be here for the whole session. I'll not be bored. When I was streaming back then, I rarely got bored. Like I never got bored. Like it was really fun talking with you guys, and like, you know, interacting, and it didn't really affect my trading at all. Like you would maybe think that, yeah, you know, talking to people and stuff. Nah, it's fine. Like, yeah, I got some payouts along the way. I think I stopped streaming before I got them. I stopped right after, well, yeah, and then I got the payout, and then I got another payout, and then another with the same model, by the way. It was SNDRs, nothing but SNDRs, but really strict. I was looking for a setup. So if we take this zone for example, I was looking for a move back into the zone, not tapping the 50%. So I have a sweep that I could use as my kind of extra confirmation, if you want. And what I wanted to see when price traded back into the zone, the tap and this move that's coming into the tap not be like a violent move like this, for example. I was really picky with my entries, but it paid off because my win rate went really well, it skyrocketed from like 60% to 80%. And I was really picky with my entries back then. Now not so much, because I take almost every SNDR that's a part of structure. And my current win rate is like 72, give or take. Something in along those lines. I can probably check. Hold on, let me do this. Where are we? 2026. And we're gonna do what's May 11. Analysis. Nope, it's summary. Okay. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, it's 73%. So this is my win rate from SNDRs. So on the longs, we can see we've been in a bullish market because the longs are 90%, 91 if we round up, 91% profitable, and the shorts are 50, which I guess I can see why. I guess if we look at the daily, I guess we can see why the shorts are unprofitable. But yeah, I've been taking it really slow, like $100 per trade, or maybe less sometimes. That's my current risk. So 1 hour would mean $100. But if you guys want to wait, let me see. You guys, okay. If you guys want to get TDAs or chart markups, you can join my free Discord. which is in the description below of the video of the current live. If you go down, there's a link where you can, if you tap it, you can join my free Discord. And if you have any questions about trading or anything, you can just ask me. But I'm mostly I'm active on Discord. I'm not really active on X. If you have any questions, yeah, just add me. Or both Spiritus. I'm in props and live, both. Live is better because there's no rules. You can trade however much you want. The only restriction is the margin requirement, which sometimes can be a little complicated, but you can get pretty decent brokers if you live outside of Europe, I think. Yeah, Europe has really strict laws. For example, I live in Europe, and the laws are it's crazy. Like, and the tax too. The tax on a live account, god damn. If I were to, for example, if I made $10,000 trading on a $10,000 account, I would have to roughly pay 60 to 70%. I think it's like 65% tax.
Yeah, it's around there.
It not only is it tax on personal income, but it's on top of that, it's tax on futures. There's tax on futures, so there's double tax, which in my country it wouldn't make sense to trade a live account with a small size, because there's zero benefit of doing that. Zero. Like, you're gonna get what, $100 from 500. Like, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, the props are still the best way to make money. To make, like, the first money you're gonna make is probably gonna be props, because let's face it, it's much better. You're not risking your capital, but you're risking theirs, and that's just amazing. I went on a little rant. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's why me and Marshall are really focusing on props. I'm focusing on getting like 20 accounts. That's my just personal goal, but with Apex, because Apex is one of the few firms that I can actually trade, believe it or not. And the second is Bullinox, but I tried Bullinox and it has a lot of connection issues, and I kind of don't like that. But Apex has been really good to me. They have paid me out. The only thing they have put like a no more evals during review period. They had like a review period to transfer me into a live account. They still, to this day, have not lifted that review. I tried to contacting support and stuff, but they just gave me no beneficial answer. I don't know what's up with that. Epic's really good. They pay out their customers. And I was just awaiting a double top above a supply or demand zone, S&D. Usually results in a run of the low, but wait, let me check the higher time frame. Yeah, higher time frame wicked, so it's exactly what we mentioned. The low is gonna be it's gonna be taken. I'm pretty sure, but I don't have enough money to say that it will be ran. I don't have enough money to put that low in. That's just my speculation. Institutions move the markets, not me. Like I said, I'm not interested in any longs. For example, this zone over here. I'm not interested in any longs, but we could see a reaction off of it, because as I said and stated previously, this would be the 70% of the previous swing, which on higher time frame, if you look, obviously the swing count is near to infinite, but this zone over here, I would expect a reaction from this right here to indeed give you a reaction up. Yeah, so what we had here was this move over here. Also, if you look only at the supply zones, look at this. Only if you only took supply zones, if you took the 50% and took 1 to 1 or maybe 1 to 2, you would have been in profit most of the time. Like on these larger zones. Let me go down. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Okay, this is not a supply, and this is already mitigated. But yeah, the ones that are not mitigated, yeah, this is also mitigated. The ones that are not mitigated, you can most of the time get a move like this, trading the other way. That's why what I talked about in the previous, well, in 2023, these moves, which is the last move before price trades up. Okay. Ninja Trader is weird sometimes. I don't like it for charting purposes, but I like it as the zone. Well, as the trading platform. Oh. Let me just set my Discord to do not disturb. Okay, that's good. Yo, Lazy Bones, welcome. Great to see you back. Good to see you still trading with DTFX. Yeah, like, okay, I'm going on and on about DTFX, but it's really good. The concepts work. You can call moves, like for example, well, we haven't called any move, but yeah, we did say we're gonna drop lower after the run of this high. The concepts work, obviously. Dave's the man. Dave's the legend. I can't say anything bad about him. He has been a support leg throughout my whole trading career. He basically made my trading career. So there's all props go to Dave Teaches FX. I don't know what he's called now. Dave Trades Options. But I know him as Dave personally, and he's been, yeah, nothing but good to me. So have you tried Zil with Diligence? Yeah, of course. That's in 2023. I even did risk with Zil. I used the last impulse move, so the last impulse leg. So here, if we look, I use this move as a, well, you know how to use Zil probably. But yeah, you take the last impulse move, and the minus 0.2 level, minus 20%, was my stop loss. And I backtested that on Origins, and I backtested that on the second swing, and the SNDR. And I actually began using it on my live accounts, on my Apex accounts. And it worked really well, because if the zone was not right, for example, sometimes you had your stop loss over here and not behind the zone, and you just had less risk to worry about. It was really nice, but now I have constant risk. I have $100. I tried to aim for $100 per trade, per account. I don't need anything more than that, honestly. But yeah, it was really nice. The concept itself, I don't think it's thought on in the public. I don't think it's been introduced to the public. I wouldn't know. I'm sorry, but yeah, I wouldn't know. Zero is one of the concepts that was thought in the Charters Anonymous group. Really nice concept. Could use. It's public. Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's a nice concept. You can use it for risk on your existing entries. For example, if you take your origin, and if you draw the 30, 50, 70, and you trade from the 50, you can wait. The last impulse would be the whole leg. Well, yeah, or this. It depends on what you want to use: the larger impulse or the smaller impulse. And you can target the 30, the 50, and the 70 of the impulse. That's a way you can add targets to your trading. Tap the 30% of this zone, but I wouldn't be using it personally because we wicked the higher time frame high. I'm just not sold on the long bias. Like, I haven't been sold on long bias in over a month. You were missing a long time. Hope everything is good with you. I think we have been together in Dave's mentorship. I joined for a few months in December. Yeah, there's a high possibility because I've been there for 2.5, maybe 3 years. Yeah, something like that. I've been in Dave's mentorship for 2 years at least. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from Dave. I hope Lazy Bones, you're doing good too. But yeah, I've been I don't know how to respond to. I've been missing. Yeah, I didn't stream at all. But that's because I just didn't have any motivation. And I was focusing on my personal accounts. And now that I did everything, I mean, I accomplished everything that I wanted in the time I was gone. And what I wanted is to become consistent, not only profitable but consistent. Consistency beats profitability, because you can be profitable in the short term, but if you're consistent, you're going to be profitable in the long term. Do you collect data like win rate for different R? Yeah, I do. Yeah, on FX replay, I have data. I could try to pull it up for you guys. Well, I'll try. Hold on. Opa. Just let me give me a second. FX replay account. Let me just try to find Lazy Bones. I'll get back to you. Just let me find my SNDR trading. Oh, there's a lot of is this it? Yeah, this is it. But this is gonna look unreal to you guys. But yeah, this was my backtesting of SNDRs only. If we look at, wait, not drawdown. So the win rate was 79%, which if you look at the real data, my win rate right now is 73. So it would be 1-to-1 almost. Like, it, of course, in backtesting you're gonna have better trades. Well, you're gonna trade better because live trading is, of course, live trading. But yeah, this is my performance by time, and this was the percentages. I want to see where the R is because I had the R too. Is it simulation? Yeah, no, that's simulation. But it is on. So the way this simulation works is it takes the trades that you took and runs them how many R they would have delivered. So for example, if I did 2R, I would have been 54% profitable, which would be the best, but it's almost the same as 1R. And I guess I'm just that kind of man that wants to get in and out of the trade quickly. I want to take the entry, I want to see it deliver or fail. I don't want to sit here for 2 hours just looking at my screen like, oh my god, is it gonna deliver? And then I'm gonna get in my head and I'm gonna, I'm not gonna think clearly. I'm still struggling being profitable, but the problem. Do you succeed to become consistent and profitable and start living from? Yeah, I mean, That's what I've been doing for the past 2 years. But I wouldn't say living off of trading. Living off of trading is once you have like really once you have 20 accounts. For example, I'm gonna just give like an example. Once you have 20 accounts, then you can really live off of trading, because 10k isn't a lot, you know. That's I'm currently documenting my journey. 10k isn't a lot in retrospect to 100k or 1 million. Like obviously those are my goals, but it isn't the same. Like then you can really say you're living off of trading. Yeah, becoming consistent is only a matter of respecting rules. I'm really happy for you. I remember you put a lot of hours and effort into improving and backtesting. Your answer is great to see. You live example of someone who succeeded. It's a proof of the boss. Yeah, of course. Thank you, by the way. For the I'm honored. But yeah, it's nothing more than just putting your head down, backtesting your model. But first, you have to, realize what your model is. You have to go watch videos, choose a mentor. You don't have to use Dave. Like, I would recommend Dave, of course, because I'm a little bit biased. But yeah, because Dave essentially brought me to profitability. But you can use anyone. You can use Spatty and Blake. You can use ICT. You can use whatever you find the most frequent in the markets. Like whatever you see the most frequent in the markets. Or whomever you trust. That's also the one you can choose. But yeah, it's all about being consistent with that one thing. I know it's repetitive of me to say. I'm still trying with Dave. He is the goat. I can I am 100% in that boat with you. What's your model right now? My model right now is SNDRs and origins, but I'm only taking SNDRs. That's what I backtested for. What was it, like 400 trades only on FX Replay, and not on FX Replay. It was 1,000 on NinjaTrader. I've put a lot of time into this. It was, you can calculate. Actually, I got 3 to 6 entries per hour. So let's say the average was 5.5 entries per hour, and then you can take 1,300 entries, and you can see how many hours I put into this. It's really, I can't stress enough how important backtesting is. You actually have to put your own time on the line. It's not mechanical, and nothing is mechanical. You need to put a lot of time into this. I'm sorry to say this, but it's the hard truth. And that's, if you accept that hard truth and go through with it and push to become successful, you're gonna succeed. There's no way you don't succeed. If you keep putting consistent effort into trading, you will succeed. There is no actual way of you failing. I will personally give you a mentorship for free if you don't succeed while giving like consistent effort over the span of 1 year. If you put in consistent effort over the span of 1 year, for example, you are gonna succeed. I'm not kidding. It's the time you put in is the results you're gonna get out. That equals that's it's the law. The time you put in equals the results you're gonna get out. Yeah. By the way, guys, just to briefly mention, I have a Discord group. I have a free Discord group that you can join, a community, for example. You can join in the link below if you aren't already joined. It's where I post my entries. I do live executions there. My live entries. and I also post charts, daily TDAs. Whenever there's market, whenever the market's open, I'll be posting daily TDAs, and you're gonna be the first ones to get it in the group. It's a Discord group, by the way. Well, you guys probably know. Anyways, thank you for the praise, Lazy Bones. On which time frame you're working on everyday basis trading for zones and execution? 1 minute. My current like trading time frame is 1 minute. I like the 1 minute. I went down to the 5 second. I ate dog peep and never going back to 5 second because I couldn't keep up with the higher time frames. It's not that the 5 second doesn't work. I just couldn't keep it up with it's all moving super fast. Like I don't know, there's just no keeping up. We can try to go to the 5 second right now. I'll show. Wait, it's probably gonna mess up the colors now. Yeah, look, like you think this is moving slowly, but once you're actually paying attention to everything, it's moving really fast. Wait, we have an SNDR here that delivered. Wow. Then we have an origin here. Yeah, it's really fracked. Look at how fast this is moving. I don't think I couldn't. I personally couldn't, but there are people that can. There are people that can go through with trading 5 second. Me personally, I'm just gonna stay away from the 5 second. Yeah, you can also do higher time frame than 1 second. Like 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. You can do 5 minute. You can do 15 minute. The 5 minute and 15 minute zones also deliver the same as, look, for example, here I had this zone. I sent this into my group. I sent the zone before it delivered, and the one below did not deliver. But yeah, I sent everything out. And look, this is a 15-minute zone. That's just the way it is. DTFX says that price is fractal, and what we have here is a tap of the 50% of the SNDR that delivered. Really nice delivery, by the way, and also the double bottom. Price is fractal, just like Dave said. Oh, we're going up. Oh yeah, just it's going fast for the 1 minute. Imagine 5 second. Imagine catching everything in 5 second. Well, mind I ask you, Marshall, that if you're still here,
Yeah.
how are you holding up to this?
Got nothing really.
No?
Like I wanted price to come all the way down, like in the low of the range to long from there. But like obviously that isn't happening, so don't have any targets above, so might be done for me.
You can target 30k.
Yeah, good target, bro. Good target.
That's the psychological levels, if I'm not mistaken. It is a thing, by the way. I'm just saying, it is a thing. Targeting psychological levels. No, the people actually use that. The future traders. You know, the ones that are super zoomed in on the candles?
I guess, bro.
And stock levels. The stock traders. I've seen live streams with them doing that. We have 12 people on the stream. Welcome, guys. If you aren't already subscribed, please consider doing so. It would really mean a lot to me. But otherwise, price is giving us nothing at the moment to work with. I really don't want to long this because this is textbook rounding. There is no longing. That's the pain truth of profitability and consistency. If you were to go against the rules, for example, long this previous swing of the 50% or something, you broke one rule, and what that means is you're gonna break another, and then you're gonna break another, and then you're gonna be over trading, and then you're gonna wonder where it all went wrong. It went wrong when you first broke that rule and didn't catch yourself breaking it, always respect your trading rules. Your put them down on the note, put them down anywhere. You can put it down in Notion, you can put it down on your phone, whatever you want. Just put it down somewhere. You can put it on your chart too with TradingView. You can look. You can put like overlays and stuff. This wasn't actually my analysis, but you can put down anchor text on TradingView. Your personal rules. You can please do that. Like that's what I did at first, and it helped me out a lot. You know, actually following and obeying rules isn't that complicated as you may think. It's all psychological. It's all in your head. To follow rules is basically a decision, and that decision is influenced by your feelings, and you have to control your feelings. Learn to control those feelings, the urges to go in. They're just, oh, the price is really long right now. What if I should buy right here? You know, oh, I think the price is gonna react here. Okay, yeah, but is that entry by your rules? Like, come on now. Are we trying to make money or stay consistent and make money? If this closes up above, that would mean that this low is the protected low. If we do get a closure above, but yeah, I'll be looking at the 5-minute for this probably. Yeah, the 5-minute closure, and then this will become the protected low. Oh, we don't have any music. Also, I can do DJ streams too. Like I have a DJ controller that I bought. I mix like EDM house, just like Dave. I really like house music, and I like techno, hard techno, anything really. Yeah, but yeah, this is looking at the chart. This is rounding. I don't know how to use this load, and it's making me mad. Is it based on price? Surely not, right? Oh, maybe it is. Oh, there we go. There's rounding. Okay. I hate NinjaTrader and their drawing tools. It's so much worse than TradingView. TradingView is really nice. You can draw on the chart. I can't do anything here. I can't even show you guys a picture if I wanted to. Like I can just paste a picture on TradingView if I wanted. So, I guess we're long. What do you guys want to talk about? We can talk about SNZCE, which is structure, narrative, entry, and structure, narrative, zone, and confirmation entry. If you guys want to learn, I'm here. I'm also here for that. I can also give you guys some tips when choosing your model and your entry model, of course. That's only if you want. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna pressure you into anything. By the way, the high of NQ is not the same as the high of MNQ. There's a 2 point discrepancy um, between those two, so just be aware of that. If you guys are looking for a closure, please please look for a closure on your own chart. So that being MNQ or NQ, you gotta be aware. Mhm. Mhm. By the way, Lazy Bones, I hope I answered that question. I that question was, yeah, M1 and the 5 cents. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I hope that was sufficient. I would be expecting a tap of this 50% before we break and go higher. Hey, no worries. Anytime. Um, do you have limit orders or market orders for entries? Jason, to answer that question, it's limit orders and limit orders on the 50%. So if I were to take a long here, let me just okay, I can. If I wanted to take a long here on this zone, I would just right click and then put a limit order on the 50%. And the contract size would be whatever the $100 for 64 ticks was, the closest. So that would be three micros. That's my entry. That's my entry. Yeah, limit order. You could also use market orders, for example, on forex and on indices that aren't futures, for example US 30, US 100. You could use market orders there because I know the slippage is really bad and sometimes you don't even get filled, so that's probably better for market orders. But on futures there's zero spread, like it's one tick spread, and it's really not noticeable. That's why you can be so much more precise when it comes to entries. That's why I use limit orders too. I backtested the zones. I know where it's gonna react. I know my odds, and I know that not every entry delivers. I was also looking for shorts down. Wait, you're not marking zones on 1 hour, executing on 1 minute. You've trained enough to see higher time frame zones. Yeah. Um. Basically, so you can, with time, you're gonna see that this here is a 15-minute zone. Obviously, like it's a large zone. It could be also, it could be 15 minutes or 1 hour. This here too, like there's a lot of candles. For example, let me see how many candles there are here. That's 2 hours, so 2 hours worth of candles. Obviously this is a 15-minute zone. But this here, this zone, we see 12 hours, so obviously it's an hourly zone. There's 12 1 hour candles in this zone. I wouldn't use, maybe, well, it's a daily fractal. I know that it could be a daily fractal, but I use, well, looking at its structure, wait, let me give you an example. Hold on. So let me just show you what I would use as an hourly zone and what I wouldn't use as an hourly zone. So this here, I wouldn't use as an hourly zone. It is an hourly fractal, but it's not an hourly zone. That belongs to structure. That's just a fractal. That's a zone on the lower time frame. This, however, is an hourly zone. This is a valid swing. The closure below the bullish candle, it's a valid swing. It has a lot of candles, and that's my criteria. Yeah, but this is just Wikistan. Okay, it's 15 minutes, isn't it? Yeah, it's 15 minutes, and even there, it's a lot of wicks. There was closure above this, so this is a protected high, a protected low, and there's closure, but I would rather see closure above this high to make it protected. Yeah, I can see the zones from the 1 minute chart. You could too. There's not a lot of training going into that. It's just common sense, more or less. Well, not trying to not meaning any disrespect, but it is just common sense at the end of the day. Yeah, no worries, lazy bones. We wicked this high. This was the sweep, trading into the origin, but obviously this origin did not give us any new low. It wouldn't be as probable as this origin over here. This origin delivered us a new high. It had the closure above, and with that delivery of the new high, we got the delivery of the 50%, which is more probable than if we had no closure above the previous high. Closure equals validity for in DTFX. Nothing interesting's happening at the moment, and I need to get in. I'll probably end up fetching myself cold beverage. Oh, never mind. I already did. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about that. Let me just mute myself.
Don't forget to check the calories if it's 0.
I think looking, I think this is 0 sugar. Gotta caffeinate myself. Sorry for bothering you with the many chat messages. I need to move. I'll finish watching later. Hope you have opportunity to do more live. I will. So guys, for anyone wondering, I will be doing daily streams whenever there's market that moves. I'm not gonna be trading on holidays, of course. Probably not. I'll probably do like a backtesting session or something. But I will be doing live trading whenever there's an opportunity to do so, and that's every trading day. Yeah, man, energy drinks are my life basically. I like energy drinks. I'm probably gonna die from them, and get kidney stones. And so just to clarify, right?
Try not to, yeah?
Yeah. This. Oh, by the way, Lazy Bones, have a wonderful day. I hope you have. I hope you have an amazing day. Um, if we go down to the 5 second, this delivered. And what I'm talking about with SNDRs, look, it took exactly 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds for it to deliver. 30 seconds. Oh, in and out, in and out. That's why I love SNDRs. We had this marked out. We said it's gonna probably deliver. We're gonna probably have a reaction from this zone back into the range. This is also the origin here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Where is it going? I can't even delete it in time. Yeah, this is also the origin of the move with the sweep, but this origin did not quite put in a new high, and that's why I wouldn't be taking it. But yeah, the targets would be previous candles high and the 1-to-1. SNDR, however, delivered perfectly, which is really nice to see that my model is delivering on stream. Marshall, did you see?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, on 30 seconds. I went back in 5 seconds. It took 30 seconds to deliver the whole entry.
Yeah.
Oh, you sound very sad.
No, I'm fine, I'm fine.
I think you
Just
need.
always
I think
sound
you need
really.
a Monster energy drink. That's what you need. uh, no, but for real, take care of your health, guys. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. Ooh, look at this move. Marshall may be getting an entry. Well, we may be getting an entry. Wait, did this other closing is in? Right. 10 minutes. Hey, we're looking for the closure below this low. Consider any short opportunities. Marshall, I know you have a long down here, don't you?
Yeah,
Would you
but I need good structure.
would you give us the level?
On MNQ, I'm waiting for the 222 to get flipped.
You're gonna get a lawsuit on your door, buddy.
Ah, I generated the speech, so yeah.
Oh yeah, AI. Oh, I forgot that
It
that
doesn't
existed.
count,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
Yeah, but I have. Wait, what did you say? 200 or 300?
And 22, yeah. AI, by the way.
Oh, that's the low, I guess.
Yeah, the low, yeah.
Oh yeah, I have that as well as the first sweep of the MM. It's actually the zone. It's weird because sometimes, well, most of the time, like 90% of the time, our narratives align, which is crazy. It's baffling to me. We have such different entry models and such different strategies, but our narratives align most of the time. Yeah, this origin delivered nothing. It swept the high, yeah, of course. Swept this low. I wouldn't be looking for any shorts because we didn't even, well, I thought we closed under here. No. No shorts yet. And no MM that I can trade out of. To have narrative. I'm gonna move this a little bit down. Like this. Yeah, that's better. Wait, would you guys give me a second? I have to. Well, actually, like a second. Hold on. I'll be right back. It was getting really hot, so I had to. Okay. What do we have here? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The S&D are delivered. We can see that. So, one of one entries for today. So guys, please make sure, I don't want to be annoying with this, but please make sure to subscribe and like the live stream if you liked it, and if you're liking it, just, for me to get the word out there. But otherwise, nothing that I can trade here. Oh, look at that price. Look at that. This. Zoom in a little. Yo, Void! Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. I haven't heard from you in a long time. Damn, look at you. How you been doing, man? I've been doing really good lately. I hope you've been doing good too. Answer that question before you even um asked it. Um yeah, really good, really good. Gained a lot of muscle, like 10 kilos of muscle probably. I'm currently 90 kg, which is crazy, crazy. Um, no, life's been really good. I hope you're doing good too. Good too. Guys, if you don't know, Void is one of the first, if not the first, person that actually stayed on my streams, like from 2 years ago, three years ago. He was one of the first people actually watching my streams and then interacting with me. Same process, pullbacks to hit a, yeah, hitting all-time high after all-time high. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. That's just, institutions doing their thing. Um, my view on the markets personally is they are eventually gonna come down, and when they do come down, it's gonna be a hell of a crash. I know that what the market is preparing for. This is just an overextension. Like, we shouldn't be trading this high in this economy. I know that for a fact. Like, just I don't know. Yeah, AI isn't doing us justice. Like, yeah, it's fine for us to use as tools, but when it comes to the markets, that's basically what it's standing on right now. Yeah, Warrior phase. Yeah, is that like a an actual term? Like, um when the buyers are buying like this, the institutions that are buying, is that like a term? Because I wouldn't know. Like, I'm sorry. Ended up tapping the origin. Oh, look. A lot of people would say that this is the MM, right? But origins are not supposed to be MMs. They are zones that are multiply mitigated, and the low of this zone, I would expect for it to be ran. I expected it to be ran before this actually became a zone being mitigated multiple times. Um, because I'm expecting a tap into this zone below. But yeah, it isn't an MM, but it's a zone being mitigated multiple times. And I'm just talking really fast. Wait, Void, are you on your alt account? Because I don't see you having a moderator badge. You should be a moderator. He's also one of the mods in my Discord server, guys, if you want to join. I have to plug that each and every single time because there's so much value in there for free that you guys can get from me. That it's insane. Like I'm posting live executions whenever there's an execution. I'm posting charts, daily TDAs. Oh, and also the schedule. Yeah, no worries. Um, also the schedule of the streams is gonna be every trading day. Oh, we have Ted joining our server. Cool. Market just doing his thing right now. Marsha, I thought you were gonna get an entry, but I guess.
I guess not.
I guess not.
Is what it is.
It is what it is. Bro, I'm currently using my iPhone as a stream deck, which is really nice, and I can see an NQ ticker here. Uncle Jerome Powell. Wow. Yeah, now he's an unk. He gained the unk status. Uncle Jerome. That's a really clever name. I gotta hand it to you. So structure looks. So we wigged this low. This low has been wigged, which signals that this high is now a weak high because it did not put in a new low. And the low that it had to put in was this low. This low is the protected low. NQ, I see 1 minute time frame. Yep. And you wouldn't believe this, but I am still trading NQ, and what I'm trading is SNDRs with origins. SNDRs, origins, and that's it. DTFX structure is what I found the most profitability in. I tried MMs, I tried single candle entry, I tried 2CE plus FSD, I tried a lot of things. But what I found the most success with, you wouldn't believe, is the SNDRs. And I gotta hand it to Dave. I've went to the old videos again, and what I found is really interesting. What I found is that I was subconsciously programmed to see SNDRs and for them to deliver. If you go look at intro to market structure, intro to swing points, or something like that, I think it's intro to swing points. He explicitly talks about SNDRs and zones responsible for the break of something. That's where I was almost brainwashed into seeing SNDRs everywhere, and I see them deliver everywhere. We have this zone. I know that on M1 it doesn't look like it delivered, but the candle came down, tapped, 30 seconds, delivered, and then went down. That's how precise they are, and I love that about them. 30 seconds, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And you can do that multiple times a session, if it aligns with structure, of course, if it aligns with your entry. But yeah. I hope I didn't go on a yaps. Well, I did kind of go on a yap session, but you get the point. I'm really passionate about DTFX and SNDRs. The fundamental is the key and everything, and always lean on no matter the market condition. That's what keeps us sane with things still. Yeah, for example, things in my personal view are tilting at the moment because we are overextended in the market. So we are way higher than we should have been. Well, should be right now. And I think we're bound to crash. I just started rewatching all the videos. SNDRs appear to be easy to spot and take quick reactions of. That's look, Anon, exactly that. I'm gonna show you actually, Anon. Hold on. Going on the 5 second right now. I'll show you. Look, that's the tap of the 50%. Oh, hold on. 50%. You had your risk. It's tapped and delivered to the tick almost. Let's see how. Yeah, to the point. And that's how precise it is. And I love it. Also here on the 5 second I went charting. Wait, let me see if this delivered. Oh, it did. Look, this is a clear example of DTFX. So we have high, low, high, break of the low. We have the origin. That's the origin. Went down, put in this low, put in this high. But what did we do before we put in this high? We put in a move. Hold on. We put in this move, which is the last move up before price went down. And what did we do after? We tapped the zone, and we tapped the 50% of the zone, delivered the one-to-one, and swept it. You don't have to be right about the narrative. You can be right about the zone. That's the only thing that you have to be right about. And that's what I also like about this entry model. You don't always have to be right about where the market is going. You just have to be right about where the reaction is coming from. You can take counter trend. You can take continuations. It doesn't matter. That's why I love this system so much. Look, my two entries over here would be the 50% one-to-one. Oh, I drew that poorly. 50% one-to-one, 50 ticks, boom. Another 60 ticks over here, and you're up 110 ticks, which would be 2R for me because I try to, you know, go for 100. Oh, and another R here. So we had 3R over here on the 5 second, but I'm not gonna count that, just for educational purposes, so you guys see. Yeah, those entry. Yo, Nightglow, welcome. We get entry mode, then management mode. Exactly. We have to manage those entries too. We have to manage risk. We have to watch out that we aren't over leveraging. Everything that comes with that. Nightglow, yeah, Nightglow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome. The zones are. Well, I might do videos on this. How to pick. Where's the bangers? So I don't know if you remember, but if I play copyrighted songs on the stream just may come to a halt. I don't want that. I don't want for you guys. I have Spotify open. And I have my playlist ready. But I don't think I want to risk it with. Yo, Nightglow's your younger brother. in trading. Welcome, Nightglow. Pleasure to have you here. Um, I wish I could play the songs. I really wish, but I'm gonna get copyright striked so goddamn bad. Oh, by the way, for anyone new, we have Marsh on the call, which you're probably gonna go in 10 minutes, no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have went like a half an hour because I saw I get in an entry, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm staying for another 10 minutes. Then I'm gonna go.
Okay, okay. Just for you, I'm gonna go on YouTube right now. Oh, okay, okay. Crashed. I'm gonna do copyright free music. EDM house. It has to be EDM house. First, we gotta watch 3 ads because why not? Okay. Okay, let's go. Uh, yes. Every trading day. Every single trading day. If I'm not here, that means there's not a trading day present. If I'm not here streaming, live streaming price action, that means there is no price action to live stream, okay? And that's my promise to you, Void. That's my promise to you. I'll be here no matter what. Only on market, only on weekends and bank holidays. Those are the days that I'm not gonna trade. Well, trade. But live streaming is every single trading day. Yeah, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. I miss this so much. I'll also do if you guys can get me a set, drop it down in my Discord. I'll do a DJ set with copyright free music if you guys want. I can do a DJ set too. I have a DJ controller and we can do. Ooh, Jason Lee, that's a really good question. That's a really good question. And let me just turn on the music for that. Do I take setups that aren't perfect conditions or only take the ones where everything is aligned? So you gotta understand, I take setups consistently with my rules. That doesn't exactly mean that there are perfect conditions in the market, but it has to check every single box of my entry rule, of my entry rules. It has to check every single box in order for me to enter. It doesn't have to be perfect condition in the market, you know. Yeah, of course we have ads. But no, I'm just saying, you know. Just get yourself an entry checklist. And follow that entry checklist. If you follow it consistently, you're gonna be consistently profitable. If that entry is profitable, you gotta find that edge in the market. For me, that's SNDRs, origins, second swings. But for you, it may be MMs. For you it may be TBRs. For you it may be anything, you know, anything really. Oh, this is really nice. Groovy. Just get yourself something that you can consistently execute in the markets. But it doesn't have to be perfect. You know? My entry criteria, so if I go on a little bit of a rant, yeah, so if there's a closure, so there has to be a closure above a high, and there has to be a zone that's responsible for the break of that high. That's everything. It can be a continuation, it can be a counter trend move. But I can't take that entry if there's no closure. And I can't take that entry if there's news. And I can't take that entry if there's market directly on market open. I have backtested it directly on market open, but I'm not gonna, because that's a volatile space where anything can happen and you can get slipped. And realistically, you are gonna get slipped. Especially with Apex, I swear something's going on with prop firms. They are slipping your stop loss. Not your take profit, but your stop loss. They are slipping it. So just beware. Go when you're going in your trading and you get a stop loss. It's inevitable. Watch if there's like a violent move if you get slipped. And for how much? Because I sometimes get slipped for like a whole position. If there's like a really strong move, I get slipped for a whole position, but never on the take profit. If that same move happened on the take profit, I wouldn't get slipped. But on the stop loss, it was a stop loss, wasn't it? We're just gonna add 10 ticks to that stop loss. That's how it feels, you know. Ooh, I went so off topic over here, but yeah. But I usually go over my entry model is basically consisted of structure, narrative, zone, and confirmation. Those are the 4 things that I look for. Nothing more, nothing less. So structure has to be either bullish. Well, structure, you know, I just mark out everything. And narrative also. Narrative is a story of price, where you think it's gonna go, where it's likely headed, the targets. The zone obviously is the SNDR, and the confirmation for me, there is no confirmation. I just enter on the 50% because I know the odds of me winning an entry or losing an entry, and I'm okay with the loss. I'm not gonna go you know, break my table just because I lost one time, you know. Let me just find a playlist, because this is a playlist, but like, oh, we're gonna be doing SCS. Oh hell yeah. Oh, wait guys, we struck a gold mine. Cheers to that. I didn't imagine myself playing NCS on my live stream. But yeah, I listened to a lot of NCS when I was a kid. It really takes me back. It's a really nostalgic. It's not bad either. Maybe a little bit cringy, yeah. But... which is this. V-shape recovery, guys. No closure above, so yeah, we said the high, it's likely to get taken. And also the low below wasn't swept. That's a gym, yeah, gym vibe, exactly. I listened to NCS in the gym. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna lie. I listened to NCS unironically in the gym because it's really nostalgic.
Yo, Giga, buddy. I'm
Yeah.
gonna hop off.
Okay, have fun.
Anyways, have fun, you guys. Enjoy.
Till next time.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye bye. I'm just gonna do this. Oh, cheers. Yeah, I don't think he's not here anymore. But yeah, nothing I can really say about Price right now. It's really not doing a lot. If you guys have any questions about anything, please don't be afraid to ask. Learning trading day in, day out. Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah, we had our heads down. We were doing the back testing. We were doing the non-negotiables. And look at us now. Still with our heads down. You gotta be humble, but you can't be too humble. There's a fine line between. So yeah, you don't need, you have to have some kind of an ego for this, because being humble in this space will get you not far. Being humble in life, you gotta have that ego, you gotta have that mindset, like that narcissistic mindset a little bit. Like, that's just my take on it. You gotta be a little bit fucked up to work well, to be successful. A little bit, because there's so many things that are gonna go wrong. There's so many tests that you're gonna go through, and some kind of person. Well, most of the personalities wouldn't go through with that. They would break fast. You actually have to have a personality that fits being successful. You have to change your paradigm, your whole paradigm. You have to have that shift in your mind to actually make it. I love these songs, bro. Yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. For anyone new, preach. What I wanted to say, there's so many variables. There's so many things that are gonna go wrong. You're gonna blow accounts. It's not that pretty. The path of trading is not pretty at all. You're gonna lose money. You're gonna lose a shitload of money. Before you actually start, doing the things right. You're gonna do a lot of things wrong. Losers lose way less than winners. Winners lost so many times more than losers, and that's what it takes. Losing. You have to lose to win. Like, I lost so many accounts, like, before I had that mindset shift. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people that are just gonna give up. Make sure you're not one of them. Don't ever give up. If you face a hardship, if you face any hard situation, please do not give up. The worst thing that you can do at that moment is give up. If you blow an account, if you have a loss, if you have a big loss, if you have $100 left in your drawdown, never ever give up. That's the worst thing that you can do. Giving up in that stage would be almost unfair to your future self. Like, please, guys, never give up. No matter how hard it seems, it's gonna get way easier. It's gonna get easier, but it has to become harder to become easier. The price had a little bit of a pullback over here. You wouldn't guess from which zone. I'ma let you guys guess, but it was the origin. The same thing that happened here happened over here too. It's the same thing over and over and over again. Like, that's the beauty of DTFX. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Well, don't mind me, but I'm gonna change the song real quick. I don't like this. Let me see if there's any royalty free. Free music. Okay. Okay, I guess. Ads. Like catching these double top or double bottom type zones to see reactions off of. What do we mean by that? Like, please expand on the question, because I really want to answer that question, but I don't know what you mean by catching those double top or double bottom zones. The reaction. Ooh, the base. Hey guys, I would. Can you guys please subscribe? That's I'm just gonna ask politely because and like the live stream. It really helped me out a lot. For those of you that are new. It really helped me out a lot. Oh, we're at 10 likes, yo guys, thank you very much. It makes my day. It makes my day to see that so many of you guys are actually still active. That not everyone just vanished. I'm really happy to see you guys. I'm really, for each and every one of you right here, right now. I'm happy that you're here, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for every single one of you. God bless every single one of you. Also, in the time that I was gone, I actually grew closer to God, which is, I think, what needed to happen. I lost someone very special to me. Yo, already did, brother. Thank you, Void. Thank you. I lost someone very special to me. And that kind of made me grow closer to God. Okay, this has to go a little bit down. And I'm really grateful for that chance that I got, because you find God in the deepest trenches of your life. That's where you find them, in the deepest trenches of your life. The worst moments of your life, that's where you're gonna find God. And I'm so grateful that I did, and I have nothing but gratuity. So yeah, that's something that developed along those 2 years that I was gone. You know, not every bad thing is a bad thing necessarily. You know, it depends on the perspective that you're looking at it from. It can also turn out to be a really good thing. For example, losing that person that was dear to me made me grow closer to God. Losing that, for example, losing that account, the one that you blew, maybe it was a wake-up call to start implementing rules, stricter rules. Maybe, you know, not everything is as bad as it is on first sight. Never look at a situation at its face value. Try to understand. Try to understand the situation. Why did it happen? And what you're gonna do to become a better person out of, well, going forwards. What you're gonna do. Oh man, I really went on a yapping spree, didn't I? My bad, guys. As you can see, I really like to talk, and talking throughout the trading session really shortens the time for me. Gotta run, guys. Thanks for the invite, Void. I will see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of the stream, guys. Hey, Nightglow, appreciate you coming here. I wish you an incredible day. And good luck to you too. Bye bye. Yeah. We called price. Nothing more that we can call other than the high. I would go down a time frame just to look at price action and actually make sense of everything. I have a Discord, and you can join it in the description below. It's a invite link to my free Discord server, where I post my live executions, my charts, and top-down analysis. And you get that before the stream. So if you want to join, feel free. And also my handle, my Discord handle, you can add me if you want. And if you want to speak privately, of course you can DM me. I don't have a problem with DMing yet. I don't know if there's gonna be too many DMs. I'm probably not gonna be able to go through them all. But yeah. Yeah, no worries, Void. Thank you for coming by. Really, I appreciate you coming by. And have a great day. Have a great rest of the day. Well, I'm probably just gonna. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have an entry here. I really don't want to long. But if this does come down here later in the session, I will be interested in taking a short. Otherwise, yeah. There is a small reaction here that's forming. Yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. It was a really nice stream. Really, thank you all for joining. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And yeah, thank you. I'm gonna play a banger. Yeah, no worries. You can join this. It's free. It's free. I will play a banger. Here we go. For the exit song. This is this is the best exit song I can possibly think of for this current price action. Again, guys, thank you all for joining, for tuning in. We will be back tomorrow. Same on market open, 9:15. Consider me here. So reactions from here. If we do end up closing below, there's the zone, the SNDR present. I would be looking for a reaction off of the SNDR if it comes down. Yeah. Peace out, guys. Have an incredible day. Thank you.
Wanna feel something true? Can you feel my desire? I'm a stranger to the